Hello, I'm Andy, and here's a program about the ex-Prime Minister of Malaysia. His name is Mr. Muhyiddin. Mr. Muhyiddin, born on the 15th of May 1947, right now 75 years old. He had a very exciting horoscope at the age of 73 in 2020, which became wonderful at 73 in 2021 and kept on going beautifully at the age of 74 in 2021 and wonderfully well at 74 in 2022. And then came the ending, where at the age of 75 last year, the planets of exposing himself to two big things, just meaning that he wanted to attempt to do things on a bigger scale, and the foundation was not good. And therefore, he got into trouble at 75 in 2022, losing popularity in many ways. His age of 75 has continued to 2023, and 2023 is still supporting him, but his popularity is less. But he can still remain there not to be progressing, but to just remain there to exist. That's all that's happening because he has reached the pinnacle of this cycle at the age of 75 in 2023. So, what happens in 2023 when he turns 76 years old on the 15th of May 2023? He turns 76. That's bad news. Bad news because unexpectedly a lot happens to him in a negative way, and he's not able to hang on anymore. He will lose ground very, very quickly. And blame of all kinds comes because this planet Uranus and Mercury, two planets, they have to do with his position that he had, and it's got to do with financial situations. And he has to explain that. So puts him under severe stress at 76 years old. While the 76 is in 2023, he manages to cope. But when the 76 age goes to 2024 next year, that is where the difficulties of maintaining his position becomes more and more difficult. And the 77, when it moves to 2025, that is when I see the diminishing of power for him. And that's what happened. Mohyuddin is a very creative man. He loves the arts. He loves everything that's beauty. And he loves things, of course, that are beautifully to be enjoyed. His creativity can be applied to politics. He finds ways how to please people and move on that. That is his charm that he has. He's a very clever man. Mercury is moving very fast, so he moves with his plans very quickly. But the trouble is, there's a planet called Uranus that when you move very quickly, it brings upsets because you're not prepared to exactly get what you want. So that unpreparedness was what's getting him into trouble in 2023 while he's 75 age and worsening at 76. He wasn't prepared so quickly at his age of 74 and 73, where he rose in a fantastic way to glory and got what he wanted. And he was promoted to be the prime minister. So that cycle has ended or will be ending. It will be ending at the age of 77. In fact, at 76, it shows already a very difficult position. And at 77, ending simply means that he's not in the seat of power at all. So that's what's going to happen. He has a very strong temper. Nothing wrong with that. That's him. But he shows a very rebellious kind of horoscope. Rebellious simply means that he's a loner. He works on his own. He plans on his own. And so it's very difficult to work along with him. You never know which way he's going to switch. And as I said, his plans are always too big. When a planet like Jupiter does that in the period of Taurus, you will get what you want, but you will not be able to hang on to it for long. That is the problem. And miscommunication from Mercury is seen. Miscommunication can be because as a politician, you have to deal with many, many, many people. And Mohyuddin is a person who is very emotional. So the emotions are what goes up and down and up and down. So there's no constant about him. Anyway, he has become the PM and he has lost it. And I see that he's ending in that way. The political scene will be seen very soon, in about a couple of years' time. And that's what I have to talk to you about him. He becomes surrounded by negative planets when he gets into 2024 and he finds no way out. He would probably just give up. Now let's talk about you who is listening to me. I've got a 90-minute session for you, which will just cost you USD $50. That's all. To know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and most importantly, reading your palms. Your palms are very special. They're very important. They belong to the energy of the soul, who is the one who is writing the messages for people like me to read it to you. And these next 9 years, in all areas of your life, I'll tell you your ups and downs, your ages and the calendar years. If they don't match, it'll be down. If they match, they'll be up. And I'll show you your health areas in detail during this 90-minute session. Most importantly, the triology of energy, which is the soul, the third eye, and the aura, that has to be awakened. When it's not awakened, life becomes not extraordinarily as we want it. When it awakens, we get there. And what we want is the success of our lives. And I'll show you how to get there. We get it automatically anyway, but only at the ages of late 50s and 60s and 70s. But there's a way how to get to accelerate the energy, to get it much, much earlier. And even if you are a teenager, came to see me for a session, I will teach you that, to be that person who very early will get there very quickly and learn all the things of success. I will go into your health in great detail. I'll tell you which organs are going wrong, which calendar years they are going to, or which ages they are going to trouble you the most. So that it's all about early detection. That's what I do. The energy is given to you. Your lucky colors, lucky gemstones, lucky directions, lucky, a lot of energies. When accumulated, that's what makes you that person who is fully in command with all areas of your life. So that's what I will teach you. It will only cost you USD $50. So here's my email. Send me this email and let's get down to business so that I can get you to that level that you dream about. You need to understand your energies, and that's what I will teach you. In the meantime, I wish you good luck. Thank you. Goodbye.